Temple right here.
Okay.
All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Rakakadash.
double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, the men who taught us his truth. I'd like to say shalom to Akim and a few Aqua, the men, women, and children that believe on the words of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Coming at you another lesson through the spirit of power, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing to edify. In today's lesson, the spirit got on us to really go through Sirach, the second chapter. Is that right? Kind. Well, we started at the top. It's on you,
Sorry, one.
kind.
This is Sirach chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
So, know what you get yourself involved in, man. When you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, man. Prepare to be tested. We've all been tested, Yahweh Shem Shai, he's about testing his men, to see who really down for him and who not. Go ahead, Op.
Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
So it's about endurance, man. We didn't come this far in this truth to fall out or to succumb to Esau's charisma or Esau's ways, We've been bought in this thing to endure, man. See if we can put it on do not disturb, if we got it. One of y'all pick up on that. Continue on with it.
Slide.
You got it out.
Okay. And make not haste in time of trouble.
So make not haste in time of trouble. You know the times that we living in, man. You are currently in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble, man. It just hasn't gotten to that point. It hasn't reached its peak yet, But when this time comes, when it really, get to that peak, you should not be in the spirit of making haste, man. Panicking for water. You should not be in a panic mode, man. Matter of fact, continue on. I don't even want to jump the gun on you.
Verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
So we're to cleave to Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Because he's the only way we're going to get out of this. He's the only way. It's nothing carnal you can do to get you out of these times, man. Because this is a time like no other, as the scriptures entail, man. Go ahead, Op.
Verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
So be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. You can go back up to the second verse, man. Make not haste in a time of trouble. You got to be patient. Because the Lord is going to try every one of us. We all going to be tried. And that moment that everybody going to be tried is the hour of temptation, man. That's when it's going to really hit. You got to pick.
It's James 5 and 11. Behold, we count them happy which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, we said we count them happy which endure. The scriptures say, blessed is the man that endured temptation. For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, roughly paraphrasing. And we heard the patience of Job, Job, Lord put Job through a lot of shit, man. Like the Lord tried Job's faith, and the Lord gonna try his men's faith in these upcoming days during the hour of temptation.
And Salaki, if I may say, the prophet Job was an example for the elect. The things that Job was going through, man. But he held on. That's a perfect example how the elect should be in the time to come, man. The heavy times we're about to come into, man. This is where you really want to get your mind right, man. You know? You got
It's a reward that come after, you know what I'm saying? You passing that test of patience and endurance, man. Lord bless Job twice as much as he had before. So that's the same thing with the elect. He said, what Yahushua said? He said, ye which have
Follow me in the regeneration.
yep. You have forsaken houses, mothers, children, lands, wife, my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. You got it, I slide.
I'm gonna grab that for you.
Are you getting it?
Go ahead, you got it.
Appreciate it. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, starting at verse 46. Then said I unto the angel, what young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? All right, verse 47. So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Just going back when he said, it is the Son of Man, or just going to Lord Yahweh Shai, said, whom they have confessed in the world. So confessing by the word of our mouth, and also in deed, you know, keeping that testimony, cleaving unto Lord Yahweh Shai. Well, he's the word made flesh. So it begins with keeping his word, keeping his doctrine. All right. And then it continues, it says, and put, Salaki, verse 47. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Stood so stiffly, going back into what we were saying in the beginning of Sirach. You know, cleaving under the Lord Yahweh Shai. Standing fast, you know, holding fast to this truth in the face of adversity. Salaki, you got it, dog.
what is that? That's 2nd Ezra 47.
Kind of.
And if you going into that, you keep reading on that, it's just telling you it's a reward for that. Like brother was speaking on, you know, matter of fact, you continue on that.
Kind of. Verse 48. Then the angel said unto me, go thy way and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders of the Lord thy power thou hast seen. In the 13th year,
Alright, so let me get up and do it real quick. What you started at the 47th verse?
I started at 46.
Oh no, so like jump up, go up. That's what I meant. They was going into that reward. Or those who kept, you know, going into who kept the name, who stood so stiff for the name, how about me, I was shot.
Verse 45.
Started 42.
Okay. 2nd Ezra 2 and 42. I, Esdras, saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I cannot number. And they all praised the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, with songs.
Mm-hmm.
And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature,
Mm-hmm.
taller than all the rest.
Mm-hmm.
And upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly.
And this young man is talking about Yahweh Shai. He was crowning the elect, man. The men who stood so stiffly for him, man. You know, and the times come, cause see, persecution gonna start. You know, you gotta be sure not to be offended in Yahweh Shai in the times to come, man. When the heat really, you know what I mean, come down, man. You know, what's that phrase they say in the world? If you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. Well, you finna have to be able to take the heat in the times to come, man. But if not, you get the fuck on, man. Because things is finna get serious, man. You know? And when we say that, man, first and foremost, we talking to ourselves, man. You know, we talking to ourselves first, man. You know, because, hey, shit. You know what I mean? We got to be sure we covered. You know, we got to ask for mercy. We got to beg for mercy, man. The times we come, man. You know, we hoping that the Lord forgive our sins, you know, and our transgressions, man. That we have did, you know, in our old life and now. You know, these are things that we seeking for, man. You know. This would, again, going back to getting your mind right, man. You got it, dog.
Right.
No, that's it on that shit. Yeah, that's it. The water.
I got one for you.
You got it, bro.
It is Matthew 19 and 29. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, sister, or father, mother, wife, or children, or lands for my name's sakes, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. And this is the sacrifice, this is the ultimate sacrifice on this side that you got to make with Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You got to be ready to forsake the ways of this world completely, because time is getting so serious to where, you know, rent going up, and eventually all this shit gonna stop. You know, brothers gonna, when persecution start, brothers gonna be getting cast out. You know, brothers gonna be as pilgrims. You know, so you gotta be ready for these things, man. But it starts with getting ready in your mind, man. You gotta prepare your mind for these things. You know, that's why apostles and elders always tell us, know what you're getting yourself into, man.
Can you drink of the cup?
You know, can you drink of that cup? You gotta be ready. We all, and once again, this is going for myself first and foremost. We all gotta be ready to drink that cup, man. Shit, Yahweh Shah drunk the cup, man. You know, and he the author and finisher of our faith, man. We look to Yahweh Shah as that example, man. We look at him as that example on how to finish his course, man. We gotta finish our course. We come in that same stead. And with finishing our course and forsaking all this bullshit on this side, Yahweh Shah told us straight up, we're gonna inherit everlasting life. And we're gonna receive 100-fold for all the shit that we lost. What you got it, Pete?
It's Hebrews 6:13. For when the Most High made promise to Abraham, because he could swear by no greater, he swore by himself, saying, surely blessing I will bless thee, and multiplying I will multiply thee. And so after he had patiently endured, he obtained the promise.
It's about endurance, man. You gotta be, the reason why you came in this thing, you can't come in here with a weak ass mindset that you ain't gonna finish, man. You gotta come in this thing like, I'm gonna finish this thing, man. You know, because those are the mindsets that Yahweh Shah looking for. He's looking for those who are gonna finish their course, man. You know, like I said, the Lord didn't bring us this far just for you to bitch up, you know, when shit get tight. You know, gird up your loins, man. You know, I got something. Go ahead.
Book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved.
He that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. That's the only way you're going to reap everlasting life, is if you endure. You know, if you endure. But we giving diligence to make our calling and election sure on this side, man. You know, and we looking for Yahweh Shah to guide us through these times, because nobody said this walk was going to be easy, man. It wasn't meant to be easy. Look at Yahweh Shah. Was his walk easy? He was hated from his own people, man. You know? He was persecuted by his own people. You know? How much more us? A servant is not greater than his master, man. We come in that same stead. Y'all got something else?
Yeah. So learn that, so learn that.
All right, back to Sirach chapter 2 and verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
So this is how acceptable men are found by the Lord, man. You know? Through the furnace of adversity. You'll get that word adversity for me out. Baba Shah. You can get a simple Google definition. Or whatever.
You know, the Lord said, or the scripture tell you when it's in Sirach, you know, if that was to get a friend, prove him first.
Mm-hmm.
And be not hasty to credit him. The Lord gonna try you. See if you really down for him.
Mm-hmm. And this is where in the furnace, this is where acceptable men, you know, are gonna be found, man. You know, we looking to be those acceptable men to Yahweh Shah. You got it out? Go ahead.
A simple, cool definition of adversity. This is difficulties, misfortune. Oh shit, that's it on some book with that relation, but I got similar words. It says pain, trauma, torment, torture, tribulation, woe, sorrow, difficulty, which that's in the definition, suffering.
So men, acceptable men are found in suffering, man. You know, and one of those other words is affliction, hardship, trouble. Acceptable men are found in trouble. You know? You got it, Pete.
It's Jude, the 8th chapter, in verse 25. Moreover, let us give thanks unto the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, our power, which trieth us, even as he did our fathers. Remember what things he did to Abraham, and how he tried Isaac, and what happened to Jacob in Mesopotamia of Syria. And he kept the sheep of Laban, his mother's brother. For he have not tried us in the fire as he did them. The shit they went through was way worse than the shit that we're gonna have to go through. And the Lord tried them with all type of different tests, man. You might, you know what I'm saying? It says, for the examination of their hearts. Neither have he taken vengeance on us, but the Lord does scourge them that come near unto him to admonish them. And so the Lord charge you for the examination of your mind, see where your mind is, man. You know what I'm saying? The trial, scripture said the trial of man is in his reason. You know, Lord, see if you a faithful man, see if you you got character, see if you know what I'm saying?
Have integrity.
You test your integrity,
Your
exactly.
integrity. You want to see what type of man you is, man. You know, but the Lord's not gonna put more on you than you can bear. You know, and I got that. This 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There have no temptation taking you, but such as come in the man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. You know, you gotta be.
That's a lot, if I may say. It said, but we'll make an escape so that you may be able to bear it, man. You gotta consider the horrible times we coming into, Jake ain't gonna have no way to escape. Cause Jake ain't see how about Shimmy Shah the times coming before the times, you know, went off, man. You know, they didn't see how about Shimmy Shah before the time of judgment, man. You know. So they ain't gonna have no way to escape. They ain't gonna have no way to avoid what's coming, man. But those who dwell in the house of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, and right now get fed, eating at the dinner table, they gonna be safe. Like the lesson we made, man, the safe house, man. Coming to the safe house, man. You know? Because shit finna get crazy outside the safe house, man. You know, but you gotta hearken unto the trumpet. You gotta hear when daddy calling to tell you come eat, man. But see, 2/3, they didn't listen. They kept playing. I mean, they kept playing, man. You know, therefore, when dad get ready, he gonna come out there with that fucking belt, man. He gonna have at it, man.
It's just like if I may say, that's just like considering the days of Noah, man. You know, it is Noah building this big ass ark. You know, for you people, you should have considered that, man. You know, but you mocked. You didn't pay attention. You kept playing. You kept bullshitting. And guess what? The flood took your ass away, man. And you the same spirits back today. And the Lord's going to judge you by the way of fire, man. Now you're going to die by the way of fire. It's not going to be by water no more, man. But I got one real quick. This Psalms 91:1, it says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And what's the secret place of the Most High? The court. You looking at it, man. You're looking at it. You're in the secret place of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. This truth is the secret place of Yahweh Shema Shah. You know, you got it.
It's Isaiah 48:10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. So the Lord, you know, like that's what Zechariah 13. I want to say it's the 9th verse. He tell you how the Lord or the elect, the 1/3, the remnant, it's not the 2/3. They're gonna come out as gold. You know what I'm saying? And it's also in Job, I think too. It said, for he knows the way which I shall take. For when he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold. You know, it's the trial of our faith, man. It's much more precious than gold which perish. You know, so you gotta be found faithful, man, in the upcoming days. A lot of people, the land gonna be barren of faith. The prophet tell you that. Yahushua even says, you know, when the Son of Man comes, shall you find faith on earth? You gotta keep it, man. You gotta keep it. That's going to determine your salvation or your destruction. You gotta.
You read that again for me.
This is Isaiah 48:10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen you in the furnace of affliction.
The Lord chose us to do this, man. You got to consider that as well. You know, the Lord chose us to do this, man. You know, and that's an honor. That's an honor. So if the Lord chose us to even do this, did His will, He know that we are capable of finishing this course, man. You know, you gotta consider that. You know, but you got something?
Okay.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Galatians chapter 6, starting at verse 4. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. For every man shall bear his own burden. You know, just backing up what I was saying. We say we were chosen in the furnace of affliction. All right, well, we have our own burden to bear.
Yeah.
And as you went into earlier, no man is tempted above what he can bear. The Lord, roughly paraphrasing, will provide a way out. That way out is just truth. You know, just like you mentioned Noah, in the times of Noah, when the warning went out. Well, that way out, he was offering a way out. It was through that word of prophecy, you know, which is being offered now. As I went into earlier, you know, Dad is calling, you know, and which is providing that way out, you know. But who gonna hearken? Only 1/3, you know. What you got?
We can back on this side right if you want.
All right.
You got something?
No, you got it.
Back to Sirach chapter 2, verse 6. Believe in Him, and He will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in Him.
So we're to trust in Yahweh Shemel Shah. Of course we know what's going on, man. We got a much short word of prophecy. We know the grievous judgments that Yahweh Shemel Shah is about to bring upon this place, man. But what did the scripture tell us to do? Read it again.
Believe in Him.
Believe in Yahweh Shemel Shah. Even though He's gonna fuck this place up, we gotta believe that Yahweh Shemel Shah still gonna have mercy upon us, man. Go ahead.
And He will help thee.
And He's gonna help us. That's a promise right there, man. You know, you gotta consider that the Lord, you gotta act like the Lord talking to you right there, man. You know? And you gotta utter these words back to Yahweh Shemel Shah. You gotta utter His own words back to Him, man. Like when a famine comes, Lord, you said my servant shall eat. Or when the enemy come in like a flood. You know, the Lord said He know how to deliver the just.
God got a temptation.
Come on, man. You gotta consider these scriptures, man. That's why it say wisdom and knowledge is gonna be the stability of our times. Having His word, holding fast to His word, that's what's gonna keep us sustained and stable in that day, man. You know? Go ahead, Al. You got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You got it.
Go ahead. You got it.
Go.
Psalms 18 and verse 30. As for the Heavenly Father, His way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler unto all those that trust in Him. For who is the Most High save the Lord? Or who is a rock save our power? So the Lord is a buckler. He is a protection, a shield to those that trust in Him. So we got to trust in the Lord, and He'll protect us from all trouble and temptation. You got that.
That's where faith come in at. You gotta believe it. It's gonna come to a point in time where you're gonna have to wholeheartedly believe on these scriptures, man. You know, really now is the time for you to, be persuaded in your own mind. You know, you gotta be fully persuaded in your own mind that the Lord is gonna help you out in those times. You know, can't no man give you faith. You know, only Yahweh Shemel Shah can give you. That's a gift. You gotta have that. That had to be predestinated unto you, man. You know, you gotta be.
First Maccabees 2 in verse 59. Ananias, Azarias, and Mishael, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the three older children. It says by believing were saved out of the flame.
So by faith, they were saved out of the flame, man. And ultimately, who saved them out of the flame? Yahweh Shah. He was that angel that was in the furnace, man. You know? He was that angel, and He helped the three holy children, man. How much more us? How much more us, man? We gonna need Yahweh Shah in these times, man. You know? What you got?
You should believe in Him and He will help you, man. Our forefathers believed in Him and they got help.
Look at the generations of old.
Look at- hey,
Whoever trusted in the Lord, go ahead. I ain't even finna jump.
Order thy way aright, and trust in Him. Verse 7. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for His mercy.
Wait. Oh, go back in that patience. You gotta wait. You gotta wait, man. The Lord is gonna try your patience as well. He's trying our patience now. We gotta be patient till your house shall come, man. You gotta be.
Lamentations 3:25. The Lord is good unto them that wait for him, to the soul that seek him. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord.
Hope and quietly wait. Do not try to make your own move, because that's gonna get you killed in these times, man. You gotta have the spirit on you in that day, man. You know, you're gonna have to have full, trust in Yahweh Shema Shah to direct your path in that day, man. Because that's gonna be between you and Yahweh Shema Shah. That's gonna be you and Yahweh Shema Shah. That's gonna be that personal moment. Ain't no telling how the Lord may have it, man. You may not have the luxuries of being around the brethren. You may have to be out there by yourself, cold turkey, man. Well, really, you ain't even by yourself. You got Yahweh Shema Shah and the angels, but you gotta know that they are around you. Because guess what? Guess who's gonna be played? Guess who's gonna be in the midst of that as well? Satan, man. Satan gonna be playing on your mind. You're gonna feel like in certain situations, you're gonna feel like the Lord ain't even with you. When the famine really become dry, when the food and shit really become dry and you ain't ate in a couple days, you gonna really feel like, damn, is the Lord with me? But you gotta think like what a Rom said, count. If you ain't ate in a couple days and you still alive, guess what? The Lord is still with you. The Lord is still with you, man. Go ahead, Doc.
It's Psalms 123, verse 1. Unto you lift I up my eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens. Behold, as the eyes of servants look unto the hand of their masters, and as the eyes of a maiden unto the hand of her mistress, so our eyes wait upon the Lord our power, until he have mercy upon us.
So the elect is going to wait on Yahweh Shema. That's already fashioned in them from the beginning. The elect has always waited on Yahweh Shema to make a way. It don't matter how bleak this scenario is, the elect know that anything is possible with Yahweh Shema. You got it up.
This is Luke chapter 21, starting at verse 16. Back you up. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolk and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but thou shalt not have your head perish. In your patience possess ye your soul.
In your patience possess ye your soul, man. Of course your family members gonna turn on you, man. Of course, they already hate us. They hate Yahweh Shah. They know Yahweh Shah is within us, man. So off rip, the spirits that's on them, they hate us, man. We were meant to be hated. The hell with what these people think, because guess what? They gonna fucking die. They gonna be the ones perishing in the time of famine, man. But what are you required to do? You are required to trust in Yahweh Shema Shah no matter what. I don't give a fuck if they do snatch your ass up or your family will snitch on you and give you up. I don't give a fuck what it is, man. You still gotta hold fast to what Yahweh Shema Shah commanded you to do, man. Yahweh Shema Shah, he wants you to be obedient to him. What you got? You got something?
Bag
Yeah,
up.
you
You
got-
just like
You got some
just bag up. It said in your patience possess your souls. They let you know it come all down to waiting on the Lord. You gotta wait on his mercy.
While you suffer.
Now you can do calm. You gotta wait on him. You got the greatest hope.
And the Lord training us up to be like that. It starts now. That process starts now, man. That training starts now. Or us waiting on the Lord, might get in a fucked up position with your car. Hey, man, and it's been bleak moments where you can't even think of a way to get yourself out of it, man. Financially. You know what I'm saying? Brothers go through all type of shit, but guess what we ultimately do at the end of the day? We wait on the Lord, man. We patient in the Lord, because guess what? We know Yahweh Shema Shah gonna do something. And that's according to your faith. This is according to your faith. You gotta believe that. I can't make you believe that the Lord gonna do something for you, man. You gotta be.
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 2. It says, my brethren, Count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trial of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. And if I may say, in the times we're coming into, when that karama is presented, the Lord said, I will keep you from the hour of temptation, man. You just gotta have patience, man. That's in time room nothing. We're gonna have patience. We're gonna wait on the Lord to act for us, man. We ain't gonna want nothing that this devil can present to us, especially in this time, man. Because it's gonna be you either get down or you lay down, man. That's how he's gonna present this karama unto you, man. But those of you who trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, like a quarter, the Lord says he's gonna keep you from the hour of temptation, man. You just gotta have patience, man. Let what it say again? It says, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, man. So the trying of your faith comes with patience, man. Having patience. You gotta have patience, man. Don't lose grip of believing unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Don't lose grip of your crown, man. Don't lose grip, man. You gotta hold on, man. But you got it, bro.
And that has to be installed in you. That patience has to be installed in you. See, 2/3 don't have the spirit of patience. That's why when the Karagma start really rolling, they're gonna trust in Egypt, man. They're gonna trust in Esau. But guess what the elect gonna do? The elect is gonna sit back. They're gonna be patient, and they're gonna wait on you. How about Shemal Shai? You got it, Pete.
James 5:7. Be patient, therefore, brethren, until the coming of the Lord Yahushua. Behold, the husbandman, mean the farmer or the gardener, waited for the precious fruits of the earth, and have long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain. Be ye also patient. Establish your hearts. Gird up the loins of your mind. Get your mind right. For the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. You gotta be patient, just like a farmer. When he plants seed, you gotta wait for his crops to grow and come into the harvest time. That's how we have to be in these last days, man. Waiting on the Lord, okay? Being patient. Waiting on Yahweh to come and save us, man.
We can finish this side guy. We can man. Unless one of y'all got another precept.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Alright, back in Sirach chapter 2, verse 7. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall.
So you're gonna fall if you don't wait on the Lord, man. 2/3, they gonna fall. They've already been allotted to fall, man. And we don't want to be in that light. We want to be the ones that stood stiffly. Those that waited on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Go ahead.
Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
So if we believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, our reward is not gonna fail. And is Yahweh Shem Yahushua a man that he should lie? He ain't. We know the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua are faithful and true. And we're gonna wholeheartedly trust on those words. Go ahead. You got precept? Go ahead.
Sirach 51:8. Then thou eye upon thy mercy, O Lord, and upon thy acts of old, how thou deliverest such as wait for thee, and savest them out of the hands of the enemy.
The acts of old, man. Consider Peter. We are in a time of persecution, man. That's gonna be a real serious moment, man. But those of us that have read the account of Peter, we're gonna consider that in these times, man. What did the Yahweh Shem Yahushua do in the time of Peter being locked up, man? He sent the angel and he delivered him, man. He got him up out of there. So us knowing that account, that give us that should give us an increase on faith when we put in those positions, man. Because we know what to look forward to. We know that, all right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he delivered Peter. Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua deliver me as well. What you got?
Verse 9. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy.
So we are hoping for good and everlasting mercy, man. Joy and mercy. We hoping for good over here. We don't want to go in no concentration camp, But if it's the Lord's will, then goddamn it, that's what the hell we gonna fucking do, man. Fuck it. It is what it is. What you gonna do? You gonna you get persecuted. You gonna say the next fucking day with the chip in your goddamn hand? You know? Go ahead, Op.
Verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see. Did any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
So look at our forefathers. Look at the accounts on our forefathers, man. Did any of them trust in Yahweh Shem Shai and was confounded or forsaken? No, man. Yahweh Shem Shai always came through right on time, man. On his time and at that. And you got to consider that as well. Yahweh Shem Shai may not come on your time, man. Just because you throw a prayer up, he may not come right when you throw that prayer up. He may want to sit back and see how long you going to wait on him to work the miracle, man. But you got to be patient enough. You got to be disciplined enough to wait, man. Yahweh Shem Shai ain't on your fucking time, man. Go ahead, Pete.
As Scripture say, if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. This is Psalm 22 and verse 4. Our fathers trusted in thee. They trusted and thou did deliver them. They cried unto thee and were delivered. They trusted in thee and were not confounded.
They were not confounded. That's linking right up with what the brother just read, man. They were not confounded. What Yahweh Shem Shai did?
He delivered them.
He delivered them, man. So us knowing that, we know what to look forward to in these turbulent times. No matter the situation, we know to look forward to deliverance, help. You know, we know who to look for. We know what to look forward to, man, and that's a blessing within itself. That's a gift, even to know that. You know, and we know who's gonna be that big help in that time. Yahweh Shai, man. And a lot of you motherfuckers that ain't reverencing Yahweh Shai, I want to see what the fuck you gonna do in that day, man. I'm gonna see who the fuck gonna help you. You know? Go ahead, Op.
This Psalms 46 and 1. The Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, is our refuge and strength, a very present help in time of trouble.
Lord is a very present help in a time of trouble, man. Yahweh Shem Shai, he controls the scenario, man. He the one that set up whatever scenario, whatever situation you done got hemmed up in. The Lord set that up, man. You know, don't you think he made a way for you to escape, man? You got to consider that. Go ahead, Op.
Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Go ahead.
For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction.
See, you got it?
Go back to that previous verse you just read.
Verse 10. Alright. Look at the generations of old and see. Did any ever trust in the Lord and was confounded?
Yep.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
I'm trying to put that Romans 10:13.
Right.
So who did the Lord ever despise that called upon him, man? You know? And if I may say, man, like I always say, you gotta, when you call upon the Lord, you gotta actually be calling on Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Because his name come with a doctrine behind it, man. Because Lord tell you, hey, some of those that say, Lord, Lord, he ain't gonna hear him, man. Because he ain't on you, man. Because you knew a whole other Yahweh Shai, man. You got it, brother.
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be saved.
Yep. Whosoever call upon the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be saved, man. And that name, that's a big factor. That's a huge factor, man. You're going to need the name in the times we come into, man. Like it's often said, not no fucking Yeshua, Yahuwah, all this shit, man. Nah. You're going to need Yahweh Shai, man. The true names of the Heavenly Father. And again, it's a doctrine that comes behind it, man. You know? Matter of fact, one of you brothers give me 2 John 1 and 9 real quick. It don't matter who get it.
This 2 John 1 and 9. Whosoever transgresseth and abideth not in the doctrine of a Mashiach have not the Most High.
So if you abide not in the doctrine of his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, or Mashiach, you don't have Yahweh, man. Hey, you gotta go through Yahweh Shah before you can get to Yahweh anyway, man. You know? So it's levels to it, man. You see? You gotta go.
Because like it consider, we fucked up with the Most High, man. That's why he sent Yahweh Shah to bring us back in the good graces of the Heavenly Father, man. And you other camps that's just referencing, talking about some Most High and not referencing the Son, man. You ain't kissing the Son when the Son is that right hand, you know? I'm gonna see how far that's gonna get you in that day, man. I'm gonna see what your latter end gonna be in that day. Because who the ultimate deliverer of the children of Israel? Yahweh Shai, man. You know? That's the right hand of the Father. Of course, it's coming from the Most High, but who's the Most High's right hand man? Yahweh Shai. You know? That's the deliverer. That's the redeemer of the children of Israel, man.
Hey,
But I got you.
it's in his name, man. You know, he that saves, you know, and he that delivers, man. Yahweh Shai. You got it, bro.
It says,
You got some more?
it says, he that abideth in the doctrine of Hamashiach, he have both the Father and the Son.
So if you abide in the doctrine, the Father and the Son is dealing with you. You know, that doctrine is a very important factor, man. Especially in the times we're coming into, man. You want to get with the doctrine because that's the only way you can get right with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. It's by the way of the doctrine. The Lord tell you eat the whole roll. You know? You can't eat half of it and just put it down or some shit. Nah, man. You got to eat the whole roll, man. Yeah, something.
Can I say, as you said, that name comes with a doctrine. Well, Lord Yahweh Shai is the Word. He's the Word made flesh.
Yep.
He said, blessed are those who are not offended in me. So without this whole doctrine, you're going to be lacking. You're going to be found lacking. These are the instructions. This is the way out. That's the Elder Al-Ram said. This is the way out of here.
Yep.
It's through the Word, through that right hand. Okay, the Lord is extending his mercy by delivering his Son, you know, the word of truth. Again, it begins with this doctrine. It begins with the renewing of your mind, according to Romans 12:2. Right? So you have to accept the whole doctrine, or else you're gonna be found lacking. You're gonna be missing an important ingredient, an important instruction, and it can cost you your life.
So like if I may say the scripture, a little leaven left the whole lump. See, when you fuck up in one part of the doctrine, then the rest of it gonna fuck up, man. Because it's gonna start with something so small, then it's gonna process it, enlarge itself, man. You know? Like niggas that, for example, niggas that done fell out. They was once with the doctrine, now they get worse and worse. They disagree with one thing, now they damn near disagreeing with the whole doctrine, man. That's that little leaven the whole lump, man. You see? That's why the doctrine is very important, man. And the times we coming into, man, you want to be sure you right with your house shot Mashiach, man. You know, because if you're not right with him, he gonna tell you I have not known you, man. You know? We're coming into some serious times, man. You see? What you got, bro?
I got some. It's John 17:6. I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Thine they were, and thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word. You know, so you have a Shema Shai. Remember, that name comes with a doctrine, man. You know, off rip, the name comes with a doctrine. And it's even certain people out there that's not even accepting the name of Yahweh Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
You know? But Yahweh Shema Shai, he said he's manifested those names unto us, man. You know? What you got it out?
That's one real quick.
Yeah, bro.
It's Proverbs 4:2. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law.
You got it, bro.
The Lord is saying that said he give unto us good doctrine. He said forsake not his law, man. So we can't forsake, all right, what's written in the teachings.
Yep. Because see, if I may say, this is life. This is the words of eternal life. You know, these laws, statutes, commandments was built, you know what I mean, to keep you, man, not harm you, man. You know, to preserve you from evils. and keep you out of the way, man. But see, Jake so goddamn stiff necked, they think this to harm them, man. They don't want to accept it. What's that? They turn the shoulder, you know. Therefore you a nigga then, man. Cause you if you don't want life, then what you gonna bring forth? Death, man. You gonna bring forth death. Everything you do is gonna involve death, man. And we seeing that by the way of the acts of the 2/3, man, who don't walk in the ways of the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, man. You know?
Now say,
You got it all.
you just brought out right. Sloppy, if you made what was that precept? You can get it again. Probably shot.
I had exit out.
Salaki, because it was saying, you mentioned the law. The scriptures say, if you offend in one part of the law, you know, you guilty of them all. Well, Lord Yahweh Shai is the law. You got to accept this 100% doctrine. You got to accept the whole testimony of Lord Yahweh Shai.
But so like this law is this book in its entirety.
Kind.
You know?
Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, I was shot.
Yeah.
It is the law.
Hey, what's that? He that offended me.
Proverbs 1:2.
What is it? Blessed is he that is not offended in me. You know, if you go against anything in this book, man, then you offending Yahweh Shah, man. You know, the Lord, like I often quote, hey, the Lord said, he that not with me, he's against me, man. You got it, bro.
But it's Proverbs 8:35. For whosoever findeth me findeth life,
Woo!
and shall
There you
obtain favor of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. So you got it.
So the Lord said, for whosoever findeth me findeth life, man. Again, this is life, man. Yahweh Shai, man. You gotta find Yahweh Shai. You gotta, hey, guess what? You gotta be taught by men to find him, man. You gotta be directed by men, man. You know?
And so like the Lord gotta draw you unto himself anyways.
Mm-hmm.
It's a snare even with that. He gotta draw you to himself. You know? But continuing on, it say, but he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul.
Yep.
All they that hate me love death.
And that's you fucking 2/3, man. You goddamn 2/3, man. Who don't commit yourself unto this word, this doctrine. You love death, man. You are like the father of the devil, man. You know, Esau Edom, man. That carnal nigga, man. And the scriptures tell you to be carnal minded leads to death, man. And that's what you niggas are, man. You're deaf. You know? The ways that the ways you go into, you rolling up your blunts, your blackened mouths, your adulterous mindsets, your abominable acts, your pig feet, your lobster tail, all that shit is death, man. Why? Because the scriptures say that not to do those things, man.
They commanded you not to do those
Yep.
things. See, this ain't no, maybe I do it. It ain't no, I might do it. No, it's either you gonna fucking do it or you gonna die, man.
That's just the truth, man.
You know? You got it up. Go ahead, B.
It's Proverbs 12:28. And the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death. Read again. And the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death, man. So if you follow what's written in the scriptures, it'll lead you to life.
That's it, bro.
But if you forsake it, you gonna die. Simple as that.
Because that's the true righteousness in the sights of Yahweh Shem Shai. Doing what he commanded you to do. Following what he commanded you to follow, man. You know? But if you subscribe to anything outside of that, then you just broaden your way to destruction. That's your only path, man. You either on the right hand or the left hand side, man. The right hand side is gonna lead to everlasting life, but the left hand side is gonna lead to destruction, man. What you got?
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hit the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. And that's what they commanded unto us, man. Fear the Lord and keep his commandments, man. You know? And again, the heavy times we're coming into, hey, you ultimately want to fear the Lord, man. You know, you ultimately want to fear the Lord. If you want to be kept from the sad perils and the evils that's going to be brought upon the earth, fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, if you read that Sirach 2 and 10 one more time for me.
This is Sirach 2 and 10. Look at the generations of old
Yep, look at the generations of old.
and see. Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?
Did any other trust in the Lord and was confounded? You got it.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
But did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, man? You got it.
Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Yep. Or who did he ever despise and call upon him, man? No one, man. The Lord always looked out for those that loved him, man. You know, and how can you love the Lord? First and foremost, by the way of fearing him and keeping his law, statutes, and commandments, man, to the best of your ability. You know?
It's like in keeping his doctrine, keeping the sayings of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You know? But you got something?
Got something real quick.
Go ahead,
Push
man.
that back, brother. Psalm 105. This is Psalms 145 and 20. The Lord preserved all them that love him, but all the wicked will he destroy.
Read again for me out.
The Lord preserved all them that love him.
So the Lord preserve all of them that love him, man. If you love the Lord, you're going to do what he's saying. See, it's about action, man. You know? It ain't about talking. Yahweh Shai ain't about talking. It's about action. He requires action. And when you showing forth your actions, showing them that you love them by the way of your actions, that's going to lead to you being preserved in these times. Well, go ahead.
What's this?
What's the other part?
Oh, but all the wicked will he destroy.
But all the wicked will he destroy. So that's those that didn't, do what the Lord commanded. That's those are the ones that took their own path, man. And eventually that path led to their destruction. But let's continue on this Sirach.
Verse Sirach 2 and 12. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways.
So woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands. Go ahead.
And the sinner that goeth two ways.
Go ahead.
Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended.
So woe unto you that is faint-hearted, man. Meaning you lack faith. Those of you that lack faith, the scriptures say woe unto you, man. So meaning destruction unto you, man.
All the unfaithful shall die in their faith.
All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. Go ahead, Al. And if I may say, it says, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. You got to believe that the Lord is with you. You got to believe that the Lord is going to keep you from these times. But if you don't believe, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to be defended, man. Yahweh Shai is not going to step in on your behalf. That's that doubt demon. That means you got doubt in your mind, man. And what's doubt going to lead you to? Destruction. Go ahead, Al. You got it.
We'll continue.
No, you got it. Yeah.
This quick precept, 2 Chronicles 20 and 20. And they rose early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of Tekoa. And as they went forth, Jehoshaphat stood and said, Hear me, O Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, the whole house of Israel. Believe in the Lord your power, so shall ye be established. Believe his prophets, so shall ye prosper. Go ahead, go on, Slide. Go ahead.
No, you got it. You got it. My bad. You got it.
You got it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they go back into what we just read. We said, therefore, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Well, that's backing it up. Like, you believe in the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, that's going to establish you. That's going to be that foundation to stand on, that stability. The wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be the stability of our time. So those who ain't believing, 2/3 of our people, they're going to be cut off on this side and die. for their unbelief.
You can continue on that.
Alright, continuing in Sirach, verse 14, 2 and 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
So woe unto you that have lost patience. Those of you that took your hand away from the plow, man. You know. So what will you do when the Lord visits you, man? You know, what you gonna do? You done took your hand away from the plow and all hell break loose. What you think the Lord gonna do to you, man? He gonna fucking destroy you. You know? Because what it said at the beginning, it said, woe unto you that lost patience. So destruction unto you that have lost patience. You know? But go ahead,
Verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways.
So the elect is not going to disobey Yahweh Shemel Shai's word, man. You know? They're going to continue in Yahweh Shemel Shai's word because they know that's going to lead to them being preserved. Those that kept the word of my patience. I will also keep you from the hour of temptation. That's what's going to preserve you. You know? Really being obedient to Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. Go ahead.
It says, they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law.
And what's pleasing to the Lord, man? Doing his work, man. Doing his work. That's what's pleasing in the sights of Yahweh Shemel Shai. What about the foolishness of preaching? You know? You got to be. Oh, Salak, I thought you had something.
Yeah, I got something.
Oh, go ahead.
That's 1 John 5:3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. 2 John 1:6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye shall walk in it.
You got it.
And you can read that precept you got again. It's just backing it up.
They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law.
Yeah, man. So they that, it's like, read it again. It's like that first part.
They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him.
Yeah, the Lord. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing, and they that hate the Lord gonna seek that which is not pleasing in the Lord's sight, man. Right. So us, being the children of Israel, and the Lord our power and the Lord commanded us to love him. That's in the law, man. Right? Love is the keeping of the commandments. So you gotta be filled with the law. Right? And the law is, again, it's the book, the scriptures in its entirety.
To support that, that's going back to what was read in 2 Chronicles 20 and 20. The last part, it said, believe in the Lord your power, so shall you be established. Then the latter part said, believe his prophets, so shall you prosper. And this was addressing the whole nation of Israel. So that shows us the way we prosper is in believing his word. It said, believe his prophets, so shall you prosper. Well, his service to prophets, beginning with the elders and apostles GMS, brothers to come in their steed, are bringing the word of the Lord. So believe his prophets, you believe in Lord Yahweh Shai, which means you believe on the Father who sent Lord Yahweh Shai. Then your way should be prosperous. You walk in the way of Lord Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai. We continue. All right. Continuing Sirach 2 and 17. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
They that fear the Lord, prepare their hearts, go into your mind, man. Prepare your mind, man, and humble your soul. Again, it goes right back around, man, to getting your mind right, man. The heavy times we coming into them. Again, like we said earlier, the first person we talk to is ourselves, man. You got it out.
What it say? You say again, prepare your heart, prepare your mind. Scripture say, acknowledge him in all thy ways. He should direct your path. You prepare your mind by seeking the Lord, seeking his word of truth. Right? Continue.
Quick precept going back, which is prepare your hearts. 1 Peter 1 and 3. Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
Say be sober and hope to the end. Going to endurance, man. You gotta hope. Ultimately for that salvation, man. For the Lord to intervene on your behalf, man. You know, what you got?
Prepare your heart, get your mind right. But like Bro was saying, gird up the loins of your mind, get ready for the time we're about to go into. Cause ain't gonna be no cakewalk, no walk in the park, no easy, You gotta get ready, gird up your loins like a man. The Lord told that to Job. How much more us in these last days, man? About to go into the worst time ever in history.
Shit, we gotta tell that Joel that back then we had, you know what I mean, we was actually more men back then. Oh man, he had to tell that Job, hey, consider the times now. It's a time like no ever. You know what I mean? Never to be upon the planet Earth, man. You know, we got
Trying to trim them lamps that he told. Trim the lamps for the wise virgin. Preparing, seeing that we know we've been given a report to know the times we're in, knowing that perilous time, like you said, time like none other is coming upon the earth. Trying to be preparing our hearts, filling our minds with this word. Verse 18, 2 and 18 of Sirach, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men.
So the elect is gonna fall into the hands of the Lord and not in the hands of man. See, 2/3, you're gonna fall into the hands of man.
Salaki. Get on Psalm 17 for real quick. 17 verse 33. And continue what you said, man. Okay?
Where the elect, they're gonna fall into the hands of the Lord, man. Ultimately, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we plan on doing, Lord willing. You know, we've been falling to the hands of the Lord this long. You know, how much more, when our backs is against the wall? I mean, who the fuck else we gonna trust in, man? That's what you gotta ask yourself. Like, who the fuck else is you gonna trust in, man? Is you gonna trust in man or you gonna trust in Yahweh Shem Shai? We gonna tell you over here, we gonna trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, man.
Read that. Appreciate it. One more time, man.
This is Sirach 2 and 18, saying, we will fall in the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
Right? So it's the same, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not to the hands of men. And that's what we hoping for, not to fall into the hands of the men. Read that Psalms, brother. Sure.
This is Psalms 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him,
That's it.
cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked,
Yep.
which is thy sword.
Yep. Which is thy sword, the wicked. This is the hands we don't want to fall into. The fucking devil, man. We know he's finna come down with great wrath, man. You see? And we're praying, we're throwing a prayer to the Lord to keep us from this nigga, man. Because we know that's the sword of Yahweh Shem Shai. We know how greedy this nigga is when it comes to blood, man. You see? You got it, bro.
Verse 14. From men which are thy hand, O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure.
And who has this portion of this life? So who the fuck is that talking about, man? That's talking about the so-called white man, man. That's exactly who that's going into, man. The sword of Yahweh Shem Shai, the wicked, man. And this the hands that we don't want to fall into, man. The hands of the so-called white man, man. Or fall into the hands of the Lord and be protected from the said perils that's about to come upon the planet Earth, man. You got it, man.
Yeah, go ahead, big.
Psalms 140 and 4. Keep me, O Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, from the hands of the wicked.
That's it.
Preserve me from the violent man
That's
who
it.
have purpose to overthrow my bones.
Who is that violent man? Esau Edom, man. See, this nigga finna get violent in these times. See, you motherfuckers that's trusting in this devil, man, the Lord is finna flip the switch on them Edomites, man. They finna return back to them 1800 Edomites, man.
Show them horns.
Showing them horns. You know what I'm saying? Showing their true nature. Why you niggas thinking that, this is my friend Billy. Billy gonna fuck around and kill you, man. You gonna find out sooner than later why you trusting in your enemy, man. But I got one. And y'all got anything else? That's on me. Alright, but Second Ezra 2 and 27, it says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaven is coming, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. So be not weary, man. When the time of trouble We almost there, man. We are at the edge of all hell breaking loose, man. At any moment, it can happen. It can happen right now as we speak, man. You know, but don't be weary. You know, matter of fact, let me go into the word weary. Go ahead.
Proverbs 3:25.
You got it.
Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it comes. For the Lord shall be your confidence, and he shall keep your foot from being taken. So the Lord said, the scriptures say, be not afraid of sudden fear. That's what's going to come upon the world when all hell breaks loose, man. It's extreme fear. You know, and it said, now the desolation of the wicked, because that's what these times is for. It's for destruction of the wicked. And it said, when it comes, so it said, the Lord shall be your confidence, and he shall keep your foot from being taken. The Lord will protect you. The Lord going to, you know, kill off all these other wicked people, man. So don't be afraid. Yeah.
Hey, so like the Lord said, others shall weep and be sorrowful. He said, but thou shalt be married and have abundance, man. We're going to the word married.
He said, my servant shall eat.
My servant shall eat. You know what I'm saying? The servants of Yahweh Shema Shah will be protected, man. The elect of Yahweh Shema Shah will be protected. But that word married, it says cheerful, good spirits, high spirited, man, joyful, you know. So those that held fast to Yahweh Shema Shah, they're gonna be in a joyful spirit when all hell breaking loose, man. And we want to be a part of that, man. We want to be a part of that. You got it. You got it.
We preach up. This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
Go ahead. You got it.
We're just going into what you're saying about not being weary. And it says, and let us not be weary in well doing. Well, that well doing.
Oh, Sean, you can jump up a verse on that?
Okay. All right. Galatians 6 and 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life everlasting.
And that's what we're doing. We're sowing to the spirit right now. You know, about what? Getting the spiritual bread, man. We're eating and drinking. Like I said, we're eating at the dinner table right now. You see? Go ahead, bro.
And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
That's it. In due season we shall reap. You know, what is it? We shall reap that we faint
If
not.
we faint not.
We faint not. There you go. Woe to you unto the faint hearts. We read that earlier, man. You know?
And so, like, what are we going to reap? The kingdom, man. You know, that's going to be the end of all this. That's going to be the next book for the children of Israel, the kingdom. Well, really, they'll starting with the elect first and foremost, but that's going to be, you know, what they're going to reap, man. The kingdom, man. That's what we look forward to reaping. The kingdom. Because the shit on this side is going to be made desolate, man. All this shit is going to be made fucking desolate, man. You know what you got? Got something else? Go ahead.
This Psalm
Got
50,
something?
Psalm 55 and 22. Cast out.
That's it. That's it.
Cast out burden upon the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shah, and he shall sustain thee.
So cast your burdens. That's what we gonna have to do, man. We don't have no choice. You know what Isaiah 10 and 20 will no longer stay upon them that smote us. You know, it's gonna come to a point in time where we're gonna have to be cast out of society and fully trust in Yahweh Shem Shah. But what he said he was gonna do, he said he was gonna sustain us. And Baba Shah, y'all get that word sustain in the blue letter. Read that again from the top out.
Psalm 55 and 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shah, and he shall sustain thee.
So we gonna go ahead. Go ahead. You can
Go ahead.
continue. You can continue.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to cast our burdens on the Lord, man. And he's going to sustain us, man. You know? It ain't like we're going to be sweating, you know. We ain't going to be really too much thinking about, where our next meal is going to come from. All that's going to be casted on Yahweh Shem Shah. We're going to fully depend on Yahweh Shem Shah for that, man. But you get that word sustain from Baba Shah. You got it. You got it.
It says, just the word sustain in the blue letter. It says H3556. 57. Cool. It says to seize, contain, measure, and it says calculate, maintain, support.
The Lord's gonna maintain us, man. He's gonna be a support in that day, man. You know, you're going to that word contain, please. You can just hold it. Yeah.
You want to go on the Google search?
Yeah.
All right. The word contain.
You can go on the semicolon. It should say, they ain't got it on there. It should have said preserve. Might be another one.
It's like if I
Go
may,
ahead, you got it.
if you look at what it said, how that word pronounced in Hebrew, cool, and it's spelled Kool. Well, you know, in the spirit, the Lord's gonna keep His elect cool in the time of trouble. You know, that's that stability of mind. Like, you know, that's that stability of mind, right? You're so sustaining you by feeding you, but even giving you stability of mind, man, to be able to stand in them times, to not be feeble-hearted, weak-hearted, losing it, you know?
Because that's going to be important as well. Up here. If this fucked up, you're going to fall apart, man. But go ahead, you got it.
It says maintain. It says,
You can read the definition.
okay, cause or enable a condition or state of affairs to continue.
Ooh, it's that continue. Well, that's that endurance, man.
Yeah.
Lord's going to make sure His elect endures no matter what. That's why the elect is going to immediately cast all their burdens on Him, man. But you got it.
Hey, similar words. Keep going. Keep up. Carry on. So like it. Prolong. Preserve.
Preserve. That's what I was looking for right there.
Hey, bear.
Bear. Oh, he gonna make what? Make a way to escape.
Yeah.
He gonna make a way to escape, man. He's gonna ultimately preserve His elect to get through these times, man. You know, ain't nothing gonna stop the elect from from obtaining that crown, man. Ain't nothing gonna stop the elect. You got it.
It's like we said, keep up, but this is like unto
A race.
that endurance.
So like the second definition, it says provide with necessarities for life or existence. And then it goes into sustain again, feed, nourish, support.
Going to that word nourish.
All right, going into the word nourish, it says provide with the food or other substances necessary.
So I can provide for the food or other what?
Substances.
Other substances, man. That go into your clothes. You know, that's just like the 40 years in the wilderness, man.
Man.
You think our fucking shoes or whatever got, fucked up or something, man? No, man, the Lord sustained us then. How much more now, man? We finna be fucking cast out of society, man. You ain't gonna be fucking living in your apartment no more. You ain't gonna be living in your goddamn house no more if you ain't got that charisma, man. That's how serious these times is. That's why this doctrine is so important. If you don't know the doctrine, you're not gonna be stable in your mind. You're not gonna know to look to cast your burdens on Yahweh Shem Shah. Look to Yahweh Shem Shah to be your refuge or your protection in that day, man. So that's what's gonna get you fucked up, man. But you got it out.
It says provide with the food or other substances necessary for growth, health, and good condition.
The elect is gonna be in good condition, man. The elect is gonna be healthy in that day. We healthy now. We got all these damn pestilence and shit out here, man. Esau got shit out here that's not even being reported on the news, man. Shit, he trying to kill us, man. Trying to kill us off. But who sustains us on a daily? Yahweh Shem Shah. Esau can't do shit, man. That's why I tell you in Matthew 10:28, fear him. Don't fear him which kill the body, who's not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him who's able to kill the body and soul, man. Roughly paraphrasing. But that's it on that.
Good.
Go ahead, baby.
Like Logan House said, seek not ye. He said, seek not ye what ye shall eat and what ye shall drink. Neither be ye of a doubtful mind, for all these things do the nations of the world seek after. Your Father knoweth that ye have need of these things. So rather seek ye the kingdom of the Most High, and all these things should be added unto you.
Oh, all these things shall be added unto you, man. We ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if I, you know what I'm saying, Lord willing, I'm of that number. If I go in Jacob's trouble with some damn pajamas, best believe if these pajamas clean out, by the time we make it, you know what I'm saying? By the time we get through Jacob's trouble, these bitches gonna be clean as a motherfucker, man. For real. Cause you how about Shemal Shai, he's gonna sustain us. That's what we hope for. You know, we've been made prisoners of hope, man. And that's what the Lord ultimately requires us to do. Hope and trust in him, man. He wants us to put all our burdens upon him. This is a higher power. You think feeding your ass is something to you, how about Shemal Shai? Or keeping your fresh ass J's, you know, Jake love his J's. You think that's too much for the Lord to keep your clothes clean, you know, keep you bathed, fed, because all these things are gonna be cut off.
Keep
Soap
you in good condition.
in good condition.
You take care of the animals.
See?
How much more important are you?
Hey, look at the beasts of the field and they shall teach thee.
That's in Matthew. Now they talk about the fowls, they don't reap what they sow.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they don't worry about it. Exactly. They don't no birds worry about what they gonna eat, man. You know?
How much more important you and this child?
He said we better than them.
Yeah, because we do the work.
We do the work. We better than them, man. We better than the fowls of the air, man, and the beasts of the field. So how about Shemal Shai? That's why it's all centered around faith. You gotta have faith in these things, man. Installing myself first and foremost, man. You know? But then again, faith is a gift. And how about Shemal Shai has given us that gift, so we know what to look forward to. You got it, P.
Joshua 1:9, have not I commanded you? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord your power is with you, whithersoever thou goest.
So wherever we go, whatever we go through, whatever position we in, the Lord is always with us, man. And it may be hard at certain times to even know that the Lord is with you, because you know Satan and these spirits, they be playing on our mind. So it may be hard at certain times, but guess what? The Lord always gives us a way out. You know, that's why the names are a strong tower. Having those names, you overcome demons, man. You tell demons, get the fuck on, man. Get the fuck out my mind with that weak shit, man. And guess what in the name of Yahweh Shemal Shai, guess what they gonna do? They gonna flee. They gonna flee. Even Satan gonna flee, man. Shit, throw a precept at Satan. Yahweh Shai did.
Resist the devil and he
That's
shall
the
flee.
spirit.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say that
man.
too.
Come on, man. Yahweh Shai did.
Uh,
But you got some, you gotta bring it up.
Just when you going into how the Lord had even preserved your clothes, how they even kept the sandals of the children in the wilderness, it made me think of the three older children, right? Azariah, Hananiah, and Mishael, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Yeah.
They clothes ain't even smell like smoke. And that when you said in the spirit, I would be with you,
Whithersoever thou goest.
he was with them in that fire. They clothes ain't even smell like smoke. So how much more so now? It said Sirach 2:10, look at the generation of
Hey,
old.
that's crazy. Lord, hey man. Hey, that's it. Cause Lord, that's the title. Lord had that come right back around. You know what I mean? That's the title,
Yeah.
man.
It's spirit.
You said what now?
Bring full
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah, brought that forward. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it.
And you gotta be considered crazy to even believe in these things, man. You gotta be out there. You know? You gotta be out there to even believe these things, man. But it's gonna believing in these things, you gonna see it's gonna benefit us at the end, man. It's gonna benefit us because when you have that personal moment with Yahweh Shemal Shai, and Yahweh Shemal Shai deliver you or feed you in whatever bleak scenario he put you in, man, that's gonna be heavy, man. That's gonna be heavy. That's why it's important to stay in the house. Stay in the house and let no man take thy crown. Keep what was taught. Keep the things that you've learned, man. You know? And the rest of it, just cast it on Yahweh Shemal Shai. You know what I'm saying? That's really what we're reduced to, man. That's all we got is hope. That's all we got. We ain't got shit else.
The greatest hope.
The greatest hope out of everybody on the planet Earth, man. Yeah, everybody else, this is a secret counsel. What? Those that dwell in the secret place of the Most High. These people don't know about this council, man. Because Yahweh Shema Shai is blocking this council from the outsiders, man. This is only for the elect to consider, man. We only doing this video for the elect. You know? Well, any of y'all got something else?
Just the rest of that.
Go ahead.
It says back in Psalm 55 and 22, cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved.
The elect, it's impossible for the elect to be moved. It don't matter what Esau, Edom bring, you know. We know who controls all things. Yahweh Shema Shai controls all things. So with that, it's going to be impossible to move the elect in these times. But y'all got anything else?
Well, since you said
Go ahead.
about Esau, we'll just get that last verse.
Go ahead.
55.
Go ahead.
Verse 23. But thou, O power, shall bring them down into the pit of destruction.
That's it.
Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee.
We're going to trust in the Lord over here, man. We don't give a fuck about what Esau, you know what I'm saying? Because he'll try to goddamn show forth his sword like he's scaring some damn body, man. We got spiritual powers to look forward to, man. What, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, you know, the Lord would lift up a standard against him, roughly paraphrasing. Them fuck ass, weak ass, who gave Esau the sword? Yahweh Shai gave him that damn sword, man. And his stupid ass gonna fall upon the same sword that he gave him. So we are not to fear this nigga, man. What can man do unto me? Man can't do shit. Because we know Yahweh Shema Shai controls your thoughts. He controls how you move. Man's goings is of the Lord. How then can a man understand his own way? Motherfucker, you can't do shit to us, man. We rooted over here, man. That's why he's seeking to kill the prophets. That's why he want us so bad, man. Because he know we unmovable, man. You got it, P. We gonna close out with that one.
Isaiah 10 and 15, shall the axe boast itself against him that hewed therewith? Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it? As if the rod should shake itself against him that lifteth it up. Or as if the staff should lift up itself as if it were no wood. Basically, the Lord is using me so. The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord.
See?
He's being controlled, so we really have nothing to fear because the Lord is omnipresent.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. So the Lord, our power, if we on his side, can't nothing fuck with us. And we don't fuck with him.
Hey, if the Lord be with us, who can
Who
be
can be
against
against
us?
us? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If the Lord is with us, what the fuck can Esau do? You can't do shit. You can't do shit. But I got something else. If you got something else, let it flow. Let it flow.
I was thinking about in the spirit, it said the righteous are as bold as a lion,
Mm-hmm.
right? Bold because we had a testimony of the Lord Yahweh Shai. We've been briefed or we've been given a report. We've been told, we just read in Psalm 55 and 23 that the bloody and deceitful man was going to be taken down. But one more here in 2nd Ezra.
Go ahead.
What you want?
No, thanks.
Oh, Wisdom Solomon.
Yes, a lot. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 1.
Go ahead.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
Mm-hmm.
He saw evil and made no account of his labors.
And we still like, if I may say, we standing in great boldness now by even teaching this word, man. Because at one point in time, we wasn't able to do this, man. We would have been killed. You know, when you take it back to like the 60s, you know, or the 50s, that wasn't the time for us to, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't do that. We couldn't stand in great boldness before such as afflicted us, man. He would have been killed us, man.
Especially during the time of slavery.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You couldn't be caught reading.
We couldn't be caught reading. We couldn't do it, man. But now, Yahweh Shema Shai chose now for us to do that, man. And we don't give a fuck. We bold as a lion, man. You know?
But you see, being given this word of truth, you see how you can be bold. What in the spirit where made that precept come to mind is just hearing you preach. After we read Psalm 55 and 23 and hearing you preach the word. Like, ain't shit you can do to us. Mm-hmm. Well, you have to have a report in order to proclaim that so bold. You have to be given a report hearken unto it, believe wholeheartedly, you ain't finna be standing up proclaiming this word in great boldness, knowing that Revelation 12:12 is about to be fulfilled with this devil gonna come down with great wrath, knowing that he had but a short time.
And so, like, if I may say, even if you jump to the 17th verse, what the dragon was wroth with the woman, which is Israel, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, man. The remnant is the elect, man. He know what the fuck going on, man. But he also know that we got a higher power, man. He got the documents. He got all that, man. He know what Yahweh Shemel Shah capable of. But guess what this nigga gonna do? He's so fucking proud. He gonna want to test that theory. And with his dumb ass testing that theory, he gonna get confounded. And Yahweh Shemel Shah is gonna make them a laughing stock, man.
The Lord put it in their hearts to fulfill His will.
See? And they don't even consider that. Because they're a prideful nation. That's why I say, why do the axe boast himself? Fuck you boasting. The axe, how the hell the axe gonna boast itself? Somebody gotta pick your stupid ass up and use you, man. For you to be effective. But you got something?
If you listen, if I may,
Go ahead.
if you listen in the spirit, just the words that's being preached is all the holy scriptures. So I'm just listening in the spirit. You can hear brothers go through precepts, the men of the Lord go through precepts and tell you what this devil gonna do before, tell him what he gonna do before he do it. Hey, the why how about Shema was shot, Jeremiah 9:24. Let him glory in this, and having this report and understanding the works of the Lord and understanding, being given a report. That's why you're able to stand boldly, going back to having this word and how precious it is. Hey, that's it all.
Since you quoted it, I'm gonna close out with this one. It's Jeremiah 9:24. It says, but let him that glory in this, that he understandeth and know me, that I am the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord. So we glorying in the fact, we boasting in the fact that we know Yahweh Shemel Shah. We know that he controls all things, man. And with that, knowing that, why the fuck would you feel? Why the fuck would you be faint-hearted, man? Why would you be faint-hearted, man? When you know Yahweh Shemel Shah control this nigga, it ain't shit for the Lord to destroy this nigga, man. Well, he raiseth up kings and taketh down kings, man. When you know that, they give you a sense of, that should increase your faith. That should give you more confidence in Yahweh Shemel Shah. Go ahead.
A verse up before that is telling you not to trust in carnal things, roughly paraphrasing. So just letting you know when it said, but let him that glory. That's even stating his power in that. Hey, if you want to glory in anything, you better glory that you know me. You better glory in that you know me. I'm the one that kill and make alive. That's great power right there, man. Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, greatly to be feared. It's a lot, y'all.
The word glory means to boast. You can
See?
boast anything, boast in Yahweh Shemel Shah power.
That's it. Hey, but with that, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the millstone, the men who taught us this truth. Peace and blessings be to the hopeful elect, you men, women, and children that believe on the words of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom.
Shalom. DTA, Abba, soon.
Tonight. One for tuning in.
I'm gonna get one.
Got it out, Betty. Ooh, 9 people watched. I know elders was under there.